So
I think we're going to be We're being very efficient tonight. We've shocked the palate.
Shocked the palate.
We've already got that out of the way. They're already poured. They've aired out a little while, and I think we should.
So you feel that airing them out is going to make a difference?
I think so because I hope we will see. Right? We will see.
Whiskey Tango Charlie, we're doing another blind taste for our friends at North Carolina Bourbon Society. Of 14, we're on 9 and 10.
9 and 10.
9 and 10.
9 and 10. Man, this is like, cool. So,
awesome.
And
I
think we're going to be We're being very efficient tonight. We've shocked the palate.
Shocked the palate.
We've already got that out of the way. They're already poured. They've aired out a little while. And I think we should.
So you feel that airing them out is going to make a difference?
I think so because I hope we will see, right? We will see.
So I was recently sick with the flu, not the coronavirus, but the flu itself.
The flu. You think that was it?
Oh, I'm pretty sure. So deathly sick. Like it was So we went to lunch on Tuesday of last week.
Tuesday last week.
Mexican restaurant. Convinced beyond the shadow of a doubt that Charles gave me food poisoning. No.
I did. No.
Yeah.
I didn't. No.
Like there was fluid coming out of every port of my body except my ears. And it wasn't pretty. It wasn't good. So I apologize for not going ahead and having my samples in on time. But thankfully, Ben held back, right?
He did.
And so I was able to jump on and enjoy it. Actually, 2 great pours.
Got it. Yeah.
And you weren't able to sample them with me. But
I was out of pocket for all the week, so just things are happening and whatnot. But yes, no, there was good stuff, and I thought you did pretty good as a solo, just without my, bringing my expertise to the table.
Well, truth be known, my family during this Corona outbreak wanted to watch what's the movie Outbreak. Yeah, they wanted to watch it, and so I'm sitting there, I'm looking at social media, and the next thing you know, I'm going, you know what? I may be good enough to go ahead and do a tasting.
Yep.
And so I pulled them in, I made a couple comments, and I started pouring, Charles, and I've tasted Basil Hayden more than not. A lot of the restaurants that you go to will have Basil Hayden on the menu.
Sure. And
so no matter where you are in the country, you can find it on a menu somewhere. So I choose it because of its unusual floral taste, not only just the nose that it provides. I was pretty confident that it was Basil Hayden.
And so were several other folks in the tasting that were also very confident that was a Basil Hayden. And lo and behold, wrong. Right?
Well, it's funny because I'm going to reach over here, right? So this...
Yes.
This was one of them.
Yes.
Right?
And we had tasted that, I think, Shock the Palate or something the other day prior to this.
So number 8 was this. Was that correct?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I sat there with number 8 and enjoyed it thoroughly.
Mm-hmm.
Little different than this one, so I haven't looked to see if this was the exact bottle, the exact pour, but I'm going to tell you, having a lot of fun with this.
No, this has been kind of a blast, and I love the thing that Kristen, the Whiskey Witch, she has a new handle now. She texted me or sent a thing a while ago. So So she's ready. She wants to get these things in. She wants to, everybody to submit, because here's what happens in the background, and folks out there won't know this. There's discussions that happen about these things. What did you think? What did you get on that nose? What did you get on that palate? And so before Ben actually does the reveal of what they were, there's a great bantering around of discussion, and it's fun. It's just fun, and so yes, this has been fun all the way around, and I'm ready to do some drinking here, man. Let's do some tasting.
Do some drinking.
Nosing right down on that quick.
So social distancing, I can do.
Move over.
Yeah.
Where is your?
What is that?
I don't know. That's. Where's your spray bottle? I think we should be almost spraying the back of our throats constantly with something, right?
No.
No. All right. So I get a hint of butterscotch on that. But
I did not get the butterscotch.
I wish I had my.
But there's some.
I wish I had my kit. I wish I had our Stays a Thief kit, because that has.
So I do. I have it.
You have one.
Yes.
Beautiful. That's right. I'm going to say, if you go into that little bad boy.
All right, hang on here.
Look at number. Look, I'm going to say. Look,
No, it's on the lid.
Here we go.
It's on the lid. So tell me what number I'm going to.
I'm going to say, grab number 5 or 4 or 5. This is.
What do you mean number 4 or 5?
No, this is the.
It's one or the other. So these are alcohols.
All right, 5. I'm going to go with 5. Go with 5.
Number 5. So what is number 5?
5 is ethyl alcohol.
Ethyl alcohol.
That's to me is getting a. It's not floral. It's not nothing. But I'm just getting. Is that the same? Or no?
Dude, there's no butterscotch in alcohol.
No, not quite there. It's close.
So have you contaminated that?
No, I just.
Do we need to wash our hands?
No. It's got a little sweetness on it, but the initial nose was alcohol, ethyl.
All right, here we go.
Right.
Number 4. This is
Ethyl acetate.
ethyl acetate, right? No.
Oh, no. That's fingernail polish remover.
Yeah.
Woo!
All
no.
right.
Don't want that.
So let's go to...
Number 5 wasn't far off.
Let's go to number 6.
Propyl alcohol.
Yes, that's it.
My gosh, it is. I think you're right.
So how'd you do that? You do this? And
I
you
just
do
got
it right here behind you?
Yeah, it was behind your ears. I think it is. So a dominant there is what'd you say it was? Number 6? Propyl alcohol.
Yeah. So it comes off. So let's talk about this, right? So we talk about the heads and the tails. So this comes off at 206.96 Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
So can you talk to that, Charles?
I don't know. I don't know what that.
I thought you were an executive bourbon steward.
No, I don't know what that means. This is a sensory.
No, so it comes off the still as the distilleries happen.
206.
No, so look at this. 173.
Yeah.
Right? So let's do this.
But this is
so
like
number 6.
Proof, dude.
No, this ain't 200 proof. This is the temperature comes
temperature.
off at, right? And so this one here, your fingernail polish, 173 is where it comes off, right? So this one here, 170.78, right? So number 3, 148.6, right? So what we're talking about here, right? So this is 132. So if this in fact is it, this comes off at the later stages of the heads. right? So as we talk about, listen, as we talk about where the cut is made,
Right.
right? So everybody makes a cut at a different place. I personally believe.
Well, right. The distillers know either their cuts are broad,
Right.
or they try to cut close to the heart.
Right.
So they're in the sweet spot.
So this is going to be closer to the sweet spot because this is at the higher temperature. Right?
I like this.
Right. So there's not as many, if we're smelling this, right? There's not as many lower temperatures in this. So this is later in the head stage of the cut.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Right? The heart.
So, Ben, North Carolina Bourbon Society, in the notes, later in the heads is where the cut was made. I don't know if that means anything, but it's got to be worth like a half a point or something.
All right. Damn it. You know, it's supposed to be fun. You get way too damn technical, right? Just saying.
Right. So I did pick up the butterscotch.
I got a hint of that, but it's just
gone.
No, I just get so much alcohol. It's just a lot of alcohol in the front.
So, if we look at the legs, thick, long.
Yeah.
All right. So I'd like to believe this has a higher alcohol content. So,
Color. I'm just trying to see what I've got.
in all transparency here, I had a conference call this evening. I was unable to see where Charles did our pour. Look, I'm not going to say he cheated me, but truth be known, there's not a lot in my glass.
Look. There's half a bottle here. You need more. There's more, right? There's more.
There's more. Okay.
I just wanted
Fair.
to.
That's fair.
Because I may have to come back to this. I don't know.
Some of us have real jobs, Charles.
I got to go back to work tomorrow.
I got 5 jobs.
Yes. The color on this is really amberish, but second sip. What is that?
Very earthy. A lot of brown spice, but not rye. What is that flavor? Is that a brown sugarish, but it's not sweet?
All right. So in fairness here, the Shock the Palate was some 115 proof, right? We did 115. So we shocked the palate with that,
Look,
which is a quality.
who
Wow.
shocks the palate with this? Right?
So that was our starter. Had a little water, clear the palate. This is definitely lower proof than what we had. Just saying. It's got to be. Second sip, I'm trying to get what I'm getting on the back. What I finally got after a second sip, and now we're talking several minutes, finally get this hug right here. Just a warming thing. I didn't get that on the first sip. Second sip, I didn't really get it till after it sort of settled. But you know what? There's not much finish to it. It's nothing but lingering. Like that Noah's Meal, you know, that lingers, stays with your palate, stays there, just... This is a sip, it's there, and then it's kind of gone. And the only thing I'm getting left on the palate right now is almost... it's almost like an oakiness, a woody. It's what's left. That's what I'm getting.
So I don't get a big hug, obviously because
not big.
No.
I mean just a little, and it sits right here.
So to me, This is a 82. 80. This isn't a high proof.
I don't think so.
So the color is extremely light.
Yeah.
Not even an amber, like a burnt orange. In color,
I'm thinking that's about a 4-year-old pour. I mean, that's about a 4-year-old.
you think?
It has some. It doesn't have the depth in it. That's why I'm trying to wrestle with this. It doesn't have the real depth of complexity.
I'm trying to get the flavors here on the nose. I've missed the nose totally. So no sweetness. Very light caramel. It's not even caramel.
Almost get like a. It's almost the finishes now is getting almost dry, astringent. It's almost dry in my mouth a little bit.
All right.
So,
where are these coffee beans you talk so much about?
I don't think I brought those.
All right.
Clear
So the coronavirus in my arm all day?
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Very earthy.
That's about it. And there's just a little slight oak to that. Nothing harsh, nothing horrible about it. I'm not so overwhelmed with this particular pour, you know. So I would put this number 9 almost in.
Do you get a floral?
No, I'm not getting floral at all.
What
No.
is that smell?
I go back to my little card there. I'm just trying.
Hang on a sec.
I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I don't know. If I'm going into my charts.
So I've moved the camera to a camera that's not functioning well. Right? So,
All right, it freaking died on us up there.
no, I don't know if it died. So while you're talking about that, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to put you on camera and I'm going to go try to fix our stuff.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna say. I get a. You keep going back to it. I'm looking at the different things here. I'm looking at some cherryness, but there's a slight cherry note. But if I'm going to go with something, I'm going to go with it. If I was going with an 80 proof, maybe. Man, dude, you're scaring me here. You're going like climbing on the wall. Like, geez. Gosh. I don't know. I'm struggling with this one. I'm going to have to write down some notes. And I'm thinking that's...
Why are you looking at me?
Dude, you're worrying me up here over my head, just like with cameras and like freaking me out.
Oh,
I think we write up some notes on this and submit it in.
look here. We're zooming right in.
All right, there you go. There you
Huh?
go. Cool.
Like?
Oh, you like that? You fixed the camera. Cool.
Technology.
Yeah.
You just wasted a bunch of people's time.
I know.
You could have told a story. Do you have a story?
I got no stories. I'm struggling. This is a. I think this is probably a everyday, nothing. I don't know that this is a really special rapport here. I'm going to write down some things and we'll submit it into for our submission. My guesses are probably a generic.
Wow, did you? So I set it down.
It's not.
I aired it out.
Yeah, it's crazy. The more it sets out, it changes.
So this is a leather. No, smell it.
Yeah.
All right. So here's what we're going to do.
Yeah. No.
We have
Well, half a bottle there.
a half a bottle. We're going to play a little bit more,
Yep.
and hopefully we'll get something to you. In the meantime, enjoy your stay within your home. May the coronavirus stay away from you.
Yes.
Into the bourbon lifestyle.
Hey, cheers, folks.
Cheers. It's a leather.
Leather.
So as most of the members are posting and stuff, right? This is a 1970 guy didn't have good hygiene. Unclean leather.
Okay. God, I had to let that process a moment. Like, what the hell did you just say?